Hairstyles, and I wanted to introduce Ellen. Anyway, this is going to be a good video because she is growing her hair out like mine, and I've had a lot of people ask about my haircuts. So I am super excited she is letting us show how to grow this out. So we have cut her hair one time, and in the growing out process you might feel like you have an uneven haircut, maybe just once or twice, but that's okay. We will get there. Okay, I'm just gonna raise her up a little bit. All right, what I'm gonna do, you guys, is we're gonna keep this back tight. Okay, so I'm just coming for her hairline here. And then, just gonna clean this up a tiny bit. So if you need to clean yours up, I always have to clean my hairline up there. Okay, and then on my top, I like it really piecey. So I'm just going to point cut into this. And then, of course, just bring this, tight down here also. All right, so just point cut, point cut. Okay, same thing over here. And you can see when I angle down, I'm pretty tight to her head. My fingers kind of sit just right on her head there. Okay. Let me turn this way so you can see that. Okay, and kind of going tight here by her ear. Okay, I'm just coming down this way behind her ear. Okay, so you can see by that ear, it's just cut this way. Okay, then, again on this side, just point cut. Sorry, I should have turned off my phone. Gonna have a few hundred messages in a minute.
You're wanted.
Yeah, well, I hope. All right, you guys. Okay, so on this side, I'm also going to come up, but instead of obviously coming up over the ear like I did the other one, only to about half of her ear. And then I'm going to blend this side in, okay? Okay, but what we're going to do first is we're going to come up on the top. And of course, mine goes, from shorter to long. So what I'm going to do is point cut into this, because here's the short, and then this just goes longer. So that's why you angle up. By this ear, we're going to make this pretty tight. And I'm really excited because Ellen is growing her hair color out. And so I'm excited for you guys to watch that also. With my new product, there is a blonde shampoo. And I will show you each time we cut her hair when her gray is growing out, or the color is growing out, and I use the shampoo. It just gives it a tint, a really nice tint of blonde. Doesn't really color it, just gives it shine and gives it that little tint. Okay, so you can see that this is up over the ear, okay? And just gonna come in this way, piece this out a little bit. And I'll take my texturizing shears through that a little bit too. Okay, so that's tight. This other side, we're growing out, so I'm just gonna kind of trim this. And then obviously we want to blend it into this top part. Again, just trim, because we're growing this part. Okay, and then you can see where this shorter blends in with this. See how I just blended that in over the ear? Okay, barely trimming that because we are growing that out. Okay, now this part last time felt a little heavy, like it was just kind of hanging. I am just going to point cut into this front. So with this kind of feeling like it was hanging, I'm going to texture it real good. Okay, here is my texturizing shears. I'm going to come up. We want this really textured. Okay, going to do the back also. Okay, now I want to style it. Okay, so yeah, once we get this blown out, you're going to see that's longer and this is tight over here. So just in a couple more haircuts, she's really going to get that look. Okay, now I want to use my root lifter on Ellen. This will help it stand up all day and have the volume. Okay, then you just rub that in. The other thing I'm going to use is the mousse. I love it. It's very concentrated. This is the Moxie Magnifying Mousse. So you just needed that one squirt, and then you just do this, and it's very concentrated. It doesn't look like it's much in your hand, but if you get any more in your hand, it's going to be way too much. So I've done that. Yes, because I'm used to using a ton of product, but with this product, you don't have to use much. Okay, now to dry. I'm going to dry up where, you know, I want that volume. In the back, I'm just going to dry that down. Again, I go back and forth with my fingers to dry it. Back and forth through all this area. Okay, and then on this top, I'm going the opposite way that she goes just for a minute, and then I'm going to go back. And fullness through this area. Sorry, blow dryer in your face. Okay, so I'm just drying those bangs over. Okay, now perfect. Okay, I'm going to take my flat iron and I'm just going to pull this straight up. And straight out. I just love that shampoo. It's just making your hair shine. Looks good. Okay, you can see how I'm just pulling straight out from the head, just grabbing the hair so it stands up. Okay, then I'm going to use the clay. I know we used to use distortion and we loved it. Now this is my new favorite. Like, I love it more than distortion. So it pieces the hair out, but it doesn't leave it really, really sticky like the other did. So I love that. Okay, so we're just gonna piece this out. You can see I'm just kind of pulling that out in the back. And what I'm going to do, just because Ellen has like the fineness of my hair, but she has more hair. So you can see how that's a little bit fuller. So what I'm going to do, sorry, I'm going to come on the side. You can see it's a little thick there. So I'm going to just come and texture that and take some of that hair out, just so it lays a little bit easier for her. Okay. Yeah, that will be a lot easier. Okay, I'm going to use a tiny bit more. I'm going to turn her into the mirror fast so I can see. Oh, it's getting there, Ellen.
Okay.
It is, it is.
I love it.
Thank you. Good, good. Okay, you guys. I'm going to just come in here and point cut into this a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to back comb a tiny bit. And that's what I love about the hairspray also, you guys, is it holds, but it's very soft. So you can have soft hair and not have it so, you know, because when we have fun hair like this, you almost feel like it needs to like be sticky so it will stay. But this product is amazing. It's very soft, but yet it holds and stays. So, okay, Ellen, perfect. Okay, so you can see, you guys, how we are growing this out. See how this is tighter and we've just left this full? So we're just going to keep this. So her next haircut, we are going to videotape also, so you guys can see the progress of how her haircut will end up being like mine. So I'm gonna turn her around so you guys can see. And I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate Ellen letting us videotape her. So you guys have a great day.